Okay, this is my fire pit covered by its blue tarp. See the snow on top. I think I got this anchored down actually, so the tarp wouldn't blow off. I actually do tarp it when it cools. I'm trying to actually throw some wood in it for a future fire and just to kind of clear out my garage. You can see there's some wood that's still burnt. I could actually have a fire right now if I felt like it. I might actually. Except I want to watch movies too, so. Okay, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to go get some wood. Okay, so here is my fire pit. I'm going to pull out some of these older logs. I will put them on top because they'll start burning real easy because they are already started burning. This right here is dryer lint. I don't like wasting anything. I learned this from the Girl Scout camp I worked at. You put dryer lint down in here. It's free. I mean, you're going to throw it out anyway. Collect it in containers. This stuff is really good for catching fire and sparking up. You really want to pull it apart. It helps it. I like it. I collect it big time and then get whined at. What are you going to do with that? Eventually, like everything, I eventually have a reasoning and purpose for everything. Here you go. Lots of different paper I've saved in box. Just different things. Clean out my car. Usually I have a bit more than this. Currently just don't. And you're going to throw in some, this I can throw in too. It'll be a nice big one. That's from the bird feed. That's some oil I can pour on, vegetable oil. This is another good one. Shredded paper. You shred up your documents so people can't steal your identity. This is what you can do with it. Basically, push it all down in here. If you shred it, granted, you're not really going to put it back together, but if you're like the Iranian students during their revolution and they did it to our CIA, they basically pieced everything back together and laughed at our guys. So, you know, learn your history, and if you really want to hide stuff or not be conned, I suppose. I usually put it in a compost bin and just throw gook on top of it because paper is a source of carbon. Nitrogen and carbon is what you want in a compost bin. Basically, pour this stuff in here. This is all, once again, broken skit wood from my work. Free. All this stuff is free. This is pizza stuff. This is from, I might keep that for something else. Never know what I can store in that. Just keep building on up. Make yourself a little pyramid, basically. I should put these other bigger logs in that further up. My mistake. But they might light because since they're already charcoaled, they light better that way because they've been burned. Just put this. I was kind of doing this to clear out my garage. I mean, I can get more wood. It's a constant collection thing at work for me. And I got this chunk of wood the other day. I think when I was swinging on the swinging video, if I'm not wrong. And basically, I light this puppy up. I'm going to pause it while I remove stuff. Okay, my plan of not having a fire has changed into me actually having a fire. I changed into my jacket that won't get all smoky, or can get smoky, I basically should be saying. This is a nice lighting implement. It's one of those lighters that it's like a windproof or something along that lines. I'm going to go with some oil. Oh, lovely. This is actually vegetable oil. Just spread a little around and this will help this wood go up. Don't have to use it all. Just dance around, spread light a few different areas. It's actually kind of cold out. It's probably about 20 degrees right now. Our normal temperatures are coming back here soon, but they're not here today. And that's the key with any fire, is just spreading it around, getting it going. Just keep working on it. You can't be lazy when you do a fire, basically. You don't want to be lazy, I don't know. You're doing anything, really. Sloth. That's laziness, I suppose. I'm not a big fan of lazy. People should just work their hardest to do things. I understand you can't give 100% all the time, but try, you know. Particularly when you know somebody needs your help. Do your best. I mean, act like you're helping yourself. It's largely what you should do. Got a little bit of wind going here, so that will help stoke it. That's weird, actually, because the wind wasn't blowing earlier when I was hiking out in Loveland at the river, which was actually nice. I don't want it blowing when I'm hiking. Like right now, because it will help light this up, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll do a little bit more oil, just because it's so cold out. I just I just want to light this puppy up. I want to burn some stuff. Burn us up. Get it hot. I got more oil in there if I need to. Actually trying to save it for a vegetable lamp that I buy up in Amish country. I have one. I just want to get a larger one. And I'll be going up there at the end of March. Looking forward to it, but not too fast. And I'll bring out my glove gloves to kind of keep my hands warm and be able to move stuff. Oh, I need to remove this hat too. I need to bring my old hat out so this doesn't get all smoky, but I do have a load of laundry set to go, so I'll move my chair back so it don't catch on fire. It has burned a little bit, but not enough to really mess it up. Move these lighters back. You want to move all plastic back. Nobody wants the things blowing up on them. That ain't cool. Now this is pretty nice. This jacket has caught on fire before. This is actually a Ralph Lauren really expensive jacket, but I bought it, oh gosh, I probably had this since about late 90s at least. I know I had it on the night of a craziness in 2007, so had it, or 1997, sorry. Very infamous night that I'll recount someday in the future. Very, very strange. And for once, I wasn't really involved in doing any of it. Not that I usually am. I'm just often a bystander. And look at this lovely fire. Well, folks, I'm going to go get my regular hat, and the battery's getting real low on this puppy. And there's my fire for the evening. Adios, amigos.